All right, we're going to go inside drag racing 1999 here in just a second.
Bret Kepner brings us his weekly report. Anybody who knows drag racing knows that the red 1968 Camaro is the prototypical drag racing vehicle. And while this particular model may look like just another red 68 Camaro sportsman car to you, it's actually an example of a brand new breed of drag racers emanating from the incredible popularity of things like National Streetcar Association Heads Up Racing. Mark Wells out of Illinois owns this race car, but he doesn't just race at an NSCA competition and national events. He's one of the few that is now match racing these cars, and indeed taking advantage of the incredible popularity of open 10-inch tire competition at smaller tracks all around the nation. You can find this car barnstorming, literally like the old funny car and pro stocker racers, all through the summer months. Nobody knows that better than Mark himself. How many times do you run this thing a year?
I'd say I probably run that car probably anywhere between 80 to 90 times a year.
The popularity of these heads-up classes exactly mirrors what we had in pro stock 30 years ago. And a lot of the fans pretty much see it that way, but people think that, you just drive this thing in and race it.
No, it's a lot harder than that. I mean, you've got to really know what you're doing to be able to get one of these cars down a track with a 10-inch tire.
Yeah, especially on some of the surfaces you race them.
Yeah, that's true.
Sikeston, Missouri, we covered last year, was an example of your dominance. I mean, you've won an awful lot of shows down there, but that's not your average drag strip.
No, it ain't. That track's kind of narrow, but it's a hard one to get down. We seem like we got a handle on getting down that one there a little bit, but all the tracks are different. When you try to get down a track on a 10-inch tire, it's real hard to do.
Especially with the horsepower you have.
Yeah, that's true.
How much are you putting out with this?
I want to say roughly we're putting out about 1,400 horsepower right now, as the way that it sets, thanks to a couple people like Pee Wee Days Performance, and we got quick flow carburetors helping us out a little bit too.
And I'm sure all the sponsors that you're involved with are glad that you're just going out and racing as much as you are.
Yes, they really are. I mean, we run all over the place. We do it like, we're here probably 2 or 3 times a week, even at this track. And it gets expensive, but we're trying to, make the thing really fly.
As you can see, just like National Streetcar Association rules insist, this car has the full interior, all the functioning street equipment. Like you said, those really narrow tires, but a ton of horsepower. If this isn't the pro stock of the next millennium, nothing is. Heads Up drag racing, actually affordable enough that the average fan can indeed entertain ideas of getting into it. But one thing's for sure, the fans love it. And as this phenomenon spreads across the country, you're going to see more of a return back to good old-fashioned heads-up drag racing.
You got that right, Bret Kepner.